All right. So, yeah, we're back at it. Yeah, I gotta start fleshing this guy out more today. So, what are we gonna do here? Main things are, let's add some sound to him and see where we're at. I changed out these flames off camera. That was the only thing I've done off camera. Basically, just because it was so boring to make these flames, I was like, whatever. And the old ones we had really sucked, so I was like, I gotta get rid of those. And we'll just put these flames there. And cool, yeah, we'll see how our our goat buddy actually works in this scene now. So let me refresh my memory and see what's going on. And I do believe we have him set to patrol his little area over here. So what he'll be doing is walking around in a circle like that, and then he looks back and forth with his raycast. So if we walk in front of him, we should spook him, and he enrages, and I think he gets stuck. So I'm not sure what's going on there. We need to fix that. But if I shoot him, he will begin to chase us. So let's shoot him. And then he'll start casting fireballs at us. So the fireballs look a little bit better than what we had before, but we still have some issues. And one issue is if I can get his arm to hit a wall like this. Yeah, so there we go. So I think the fireball is being destroyed when we hit the wall, and then it's trying to call the current fireball, which is non-existent. So we're going to say if current fireball, and then we'll try that. And I'm going to throw an else in here. This isn't even what I meant to fix, but you know what? We have to fix this anyway. Let's just, yeah, let's put a print, and we'll say our fireball destroyed before launch. Fireball destroyed before launch. There we go. Let me get this off the screen. Perfect. So, all right. We might have to check if it has a weak reference, but whatever. We'll just say if current fireball. So that should save us. Maybe. So, oh, that's right, we have to engage him in combat for him to chase us. So let's shoot him through here. And he should come a-running. Oh, he's shoot. Oh. So we got that error again. Oh, I guess it's basically happening on that frame. Um, what if I put not equal to null? Is that going to save us? I don't believe so. Because if it's null anyway, it shouldn't be calling it. But and we didn't get that printout. Yeah, we got the fireball released, and then we got an error. So let's try that again. If not, the next thing I'm going to have to do is just not have that part play. I'll have that part. I'll have to move that part of the script somewhere else, or just have it delete, hide itself or something, and delete later. I'm not sure yet. But if this works, then there's no need for any of that. So we'll shoot him in the back like the coward we are. We'll miss, and he should cast some fireballs, which looks like they'll be hitting the wall. Oh, nice. So fireball destroyed before launch. So there we go. And we have another issue is that his animations get stuck. I think because I made his chop animation much faster. So if he doesn't get out of that animation properly, then it's going to do it. So like if he's chopping and then he casts a fireball, all of his animations will now be sped up because he's still sped up from that. So I guess if he's casting fireballs, we should disable his chopping. That's one way to do it. And then we also need to do something about these fireballs. Do we want them to linger around like that? It's interesting they don't leave when they hit the ground. That's funny. But they do leave when they hit the walls. So I kind of like how that is right now. I think it's because of the collision layers we have. I think I'll actually keep that going, and we'll just have them last for a second and do damage if you step on them. So let's just code that in real quick. Let's actually go to through the fire and the flames. We'll go to our fireball collision 3D. And I'm actually going to deploy with visible collision shapes real quick. And yeah, we'll just try that. That way I can see how big this thing is and if I need to change it. There we go. We're loading on in. Nice. So we have a bunch of annoying shit, but I need to see the size of these fireballs. So let's shoot this guy so he'll chase after us. And he'll start throwing some fireballs. We got to get him around here. Alright, and then once we get over here, we should be able to see what he's doing. Come on, buddy. He's programmed to shoot them like every 5 seconds, so every 5 seconds he stops and throws them. Okay, so we have that. I can't really even see the collision shape. It's kind of annoying. I guess you can see it. It basically is just a little bit smaller than the... let me kill him real quick. So I need to add sound effects for this. Can I kill him? I should be able to. Oh man, he's stuck in an infinite fireball loop. Yeah, but we can see... I don't know, I can see it on my screen. I don't know if you can see it on yours, but very faintly I can see the ball of how big it is. So I think that's okay. I think we'll actually make another one just because it'll be easier to do. So let's see. We have a... on collision, if body... Oh, take damage 4. So our players should be taking damage if they hit the fire already. Cool. So let's I'm gonna add in some sound effects, I guess, because I got some sound effects. Might as well start adding those into the player, that way I can feel it a little more, and maybe we'll put an overlay eventually. So we're on the player sound effects. Awesome. So we already have that. Let's go to sound effects, and I know I got some from art list. So we got some from our crossbow, which will be nice. Human voices right here. This is the one I wanted, I think. Yeah, perfect. Not as good as the Dark Souls one, but you know, it's fine. So, yeah, we're going to bring that in here at onReady var take damage sound, and then we'll set that equal to load, and I'll just grab this and bring it on in right there. And cool. So then whenever we get hit, whenever we take damage, let me close this. That's just a add item function. Let's go to our we actually do not have a state machine on this player yet. All we have is an input event, and we only have like 2 weapons we can switch to. So I mean, it's kind of like a pivotal decision here. Do I want to man. So we have this function here, take damage. For now, I'm just going to plug it in, and I guess we'll see how far we can scrap this thing along. What are we going to say? We'll say, yeah, player sound effects dot stream, and then we'll make that equal to the take damage sound, and then we'll say player. Oh, what's the issue? Oh. Player sound effects dot play, I think, right? Yeah. Good as gold. Alright, so let's that should do that. Let's do some more. So I have these crossbow fire and the crossbow load, so let's add those in so it's a little more, it'll be hyper realistic with these graphics. So we have our crossbow here. So I'm going to add a audio node onto that audio stream player, and we'll call this crossbow effects. Crossbow effects. And I'm actually just going to go to that script, and why not? We'll make an onReady var sound. I'll just call it sound here, and we'll set it equal to our crossbow effects. Nice. And what are we going to do? We'll say so idle, we don't do anything if we're firing. Let's go crossbow effects. We'll just say sound dot I can actually do sound dot set stream, or I can just do stream. Sorry, stream, and then I think I can do load in here. And I can load something, right? So I could do the crossbow fire OGG for, yeah, there we go. And then we'll say sound dot play, and then I'm going to copy that, and in the reload we'll do the same thing, except we'll play the crossbow reload. So what is it called? Crossbow load instead of fire. Awesome. Good thing I didn't name it something stupid like I normally do. There we go. All that's looking good. So let's try that. And then on the goat buddy, we have some sound effects for him too. Do we even have... So we have an audio stream player. Yeah, which one do I want? You know what, I wanted to put one on the flames as well. The fireball is actually going to have a audio stream player 3D, And I was gonna put, I got a fireball sound, so hopefully it's like closer. Is it this one? Yeah, I don't know, that one's not the one I was thinking of, but, you know what, might as well, we'll use that one. We'll just throw that one in, and we'll just have that one sound anyway. So we'll just set this to autoplay. Can we do that? Yeah, autoplay. It'll just play the one time because I haven't got it looped. So that'll just happen when it spawns. We don't really have to mess much with it. And I had some other ideas, but we'll just go with that for now. Our goat buddy, when he gets hit, he should say something. So let's set this to... I'm just going to call this goat voice because I might add footsteps in the future, and then we'll add an onReady var at onReady var goat, let's just call it voice. Voice equals goat voice right there. So then when we take damage, I guess what we'll say is, let's actually do it, yeah, let's do it down here. Voice dot, well, we're going to play, but then we also have to set it, so we'll say voice dot stream equals some quotation marks, and we'll say load, some more, not quotation marks, parentheses. And there should be some here. What do I got? Oh, that's right. Didn't I have, yeah, monster. No, those weren't the ones I'm thinking of. I just got them like 10 minutes ago. That's interesting. Yeah, that'll be fun. Right there. Demon voice. Dying demon whimper. That was the one I was looking for. Awesome. And then this one too. I got a roar. So when he sees you, so I gotta change this to voice. Right now he plays a thing if he sees you. Yeah, he plays a little ding if he sees you, and I want it to change to a what do you call it? A fucking roar. So the sound effect we're gonna load, we're gonna change to this. So let me put that there and go back and get rid of all this. Get rid of the bing. He disrespected the bing. So we do that. Nice, and I'm gonna have to change that in a few other locations as well. So Control C, and I'll just do that. That, and I also need to change another thing. Cool, what was it? The thing I need to change is the exclamation point is now too low. So if I turn that on, it's like in his body right now. So I need to grab that and bring it up so it's above his head. So it should be like right there so the player can see it. We'll save that and we'll hide it again. And then, yeah, let's try that now and see if we get some sound effects. Hopefully this isn't too dark on your screen. Alrighty. So, we can hit him. Let me stream equals. Sorry. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, it's a property. It's not a function. I don't know what I was thinking. I also did not mean to deploy with these visible collision shapes, but... Huh. So we do have some sound there. Yeah, so... okay, yeah, oh. Equals. Let's try that again. So we should be able to receive hits now. Alright, so let me come over here and antagonize this guy. Oh, well, he did see us and he roared. He is stuck in place now. I gotta fix that as well. We shoot him. Yeah, we took some damage there. We took some more damage. And let me see, if he throws it on the floor, and then I run into it, I take damage. So that's kind of what I want, is to create some obstacles for the player that make it annoying. And yeah, nice. So I should get this stuff off the screen so we can see it. What's up? Nothing much. How's it going, Bob Newman? We're just, we added some sound effects to some stuff here. And I need to get these raycasts off the screen. Let me do that. There we go. So now we'll run it. Alright. So I got some sound effects for the bow. We can shoot this guy. He will run at us. We need to fix how he goes into that wall. I know how to fix that. I just need to update the map, but we can take damage. We have sounds too. And yeah, I guess there's that. Can we kill him, or is his timer going to mess that up? Yeah, it looks alright. It looks kind of insane right now, but yeah, I don't think I can kill him because of how his timer is working. So we have to disable the timer if we die. Fireballs should probably do more damage as well, and I guess that should be cool. Yeah. And I think what I'm going to do is add another constraint to make sure that he's like within 3 or 4 feet of you before he casts that fireball. That way he's not like 30 feet away just throwing these fireballs at nothing. I think that would be a good idea. So, what do we got to do first? Shit. Alright. So, I'm thinking, right, let's fix that, this area that we're in. So, the navigation region 3D, I'm going to have to make a new navigation mesh, and rebake it. Hold on, let me let my cat out. Alright, then we can also, what do we gotta do? Navigation region 3D, that's right, we gotta bake this, but we want the cells, I think. The cell size used to rasterize the navigation. I don't know, let's go 1. and we will bake that nav mesh, and then we'll try it. Well, you know he is in hell. Yeah, but so we come in here, we got to get this guy. Oh, what the fuck, it missed. No collision. Oh, let me trust his so yeah, he does the roar, but we need that to be a little bit louder, and then he still gets stuck, and we can blast him, and he throws at us. What the fuck are we testing? I forgot. Oh, that's right. If he collides with the walls as well, because before he was all like all up on the walls. So is he still getting stuck on those? Let me turn him off so he doesn't shoot fireballs, and maybe I'll make this scene a little bit brighter. I don't know, it should be brighter for everyone. Also, let's go and, what else was I gotta do? So we really didn't come that far off this edge. I think I'm gonna take it more, and see what happens. I just wanted to see if that would, fuck up, because I thought it would. Let's go here and go... let's go 3, I think was the one that worked the best. I gotta do new cells. Let's go 3. And we'll bake that nav mesh. And then we'll see if that keeps him a little bit off those walls so he's not just banging into the walls again and again. So, let's rock. So we'll shoot him. He's still facing the wrong way when he's running, even though he's supposed to be... I guess he's just looking at the player. But he is staying off the walls a little better. I forgot to turn off his fireballs. Let me do that. And that's a simple flip. So I have this patrolling and fireballs. So if we check off the fireball, he won't shoot those anymore. So let's try that. Alrighty, Rooney. Cool. So we'll fucking get this guy, load up the crossbow, shoot him in the back. And yeah, he's staying off the walls a little better this time. Let me walk around, and he should be trying to chop us up if we get too close. So we can kill him when the fireball thing is off. We just have to... He didn't scream when we hit him. So what were the errors? Whatever. Alright, so let's go to the goat guy. We want to goat voice. I can't hear that at all. So I turn that to like here. Oh, that's the Bing, that's why. So what about this one? How loud is that one? Let me turn that down. That's really quiet. Unless it's super loud for you guys, I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know, we'll try that. Yeah, I guess I'll just set it at 50. Sounds really low to me, but I don't know, it might be better. It was hard to tell. I know that he had the scream when he originally saw us. Did we add anything when we shot him? So on his take hit, okay, we should be playing something there. The demon whimper. Alright, so let's try that. I'm going to get close when I shoot him this time. And then we might have to just change the type of this to something else. Maybe I'll just do that now. Yeah, I'm going to change the type to just a regular audio stream. Audio stream player. And then I'm going to turn it down because it's going to be super loud. So we'll go like, I guess I'll go 0 and just say, yeah, that's more reasonable. Nice. Let me, cool. Let me run this shit and see if that looks a little better. Sounds a little better, I mean. Yeah, so he does make a sound. And then, yeah, if he hits us... so we need some other sounds for that as well. Let's add a... We need a wet smack when he hits us with the thing. So the goat buddy, we have a... bone attachment. This punch area, which is basically what's telling us when we hit, we're going to... we have a signal that connects it, I guess. And so, where's that signal? On area, if body is player. Let's go ahead and play a sound here. So we'll say, what is it? Voice dot play, and then we gotta say voice dot stream. That's right, stream, and we equal, and we gotta say load, and then we gotta load some type of sound effect. So zombie snarl, demon whimper. What was this one? Throaty roar. I guess we'll go with the zombie snarl, whatever, as long as we got something. Cool. And then I guess what we'll also do is play, I want to play another one, so I'm going to make another thing here. Audio stream player, and this one's going to be weapon. We'll just call this one weapon sounds. And I'm going to add a like cleaver effect here, so we'll just say weapon sounds dot stream equals, and I have this really good, where's it at? I think it's this one. Yeah, that one is nice. I think I had, is it this one? Yeah, that's a good one right there. Let's actually use that one. Surprise low smack hit, awesome. So that'll sound good. And we'll just go ahead and say play once we set that stream. So we'll go there and we'll say play. And perfect. Let's go ahead and run that. And that should give us a nice smack sound whenever we get hit. So let's load up our crossbow. We'll shoot our guy. He'll run around and come for us. Yeah. So it's hitting us multiple times, I think. But yeah, we are getting hit. Yeah, it's getting. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm not too concerned about that as long as everything's going well. Fuck it. Okay. So to make sure we only get hit once, are we enabling and disabling the thing? I guess like we should be. So if I go to the animation on our goat buddy here, animation player, let's go to our swipe, and I go to 3D. So if we look like right here is probably where I want to go add track. What I'm going to do is make a method. I got to do that first though. I'm just going to enable and disable collision on the cleaver. So let me make a function down here and say func enable cleaver. And then I'll say pass for now, and then I'll make another function down here and say func disable cleaver. And then we'll say pass. And what am I going to do? I have to basically get the collision, I think it's the collision shape. So I'm pretty sure it's the punch area collision shape 3D because it used to be a punch. But we're going to say set oh, can't we just say disabled is true? Disabled is true. Yeah, it's now disabled. Nice. Oh, we need to, oh yeah. So we need to actually set this to false. Sorry, you're not good enough to be disabled. And then we'll grab this and we'll set that one to true. Right there. Nice. So I'll enable and disable that. And I want to do that in my animation. So I'll have on the swipe, let's go back to the 3D. So right about here is probably where I want to enable it. So let me add a track, call method. We'll call it on the enemy. And we'll say right here, insert key. I'm going to enable it here. And then probably about like there, I'll disable it. Insert key and disable cleaver. So that way the shape should be disabled when he comes back, and then it'll only be enabled for this little section there. And we can either set it by code or we can do it through the editor. I'm just going to do it through the editor because it's easier right now, and it kind of shows what it is. So the punch area right here, the collision shape, we're just setting this to disabled, which is already true. So nice. Perfect. And I really hope it's not scaled, which is not. Awesome. I was worried for a second. Let's try that now and see how many times we get hit per strike. Hopefully we don't get murdered every strike by like 5 hits. So we also need to fix his collision a little bit and give him a headshot. So it's less. Where's the cooking? Well, right now we're working on the part where you acquire the meat for the cooking. You'll be going into here and throwing goblins into these chutes that grind up their meat, and then downstairs is the cooking. So, yeah, we got a little off script, but I wanted to try out some ideas, and this was the only way to do it. Well, not the only way, but the only way that made any sense. So, I actually kind of like that, the way it just like slams on more hits the longer he's like near you, because it's really supposed to be about like getting in and getting out, and you're not supposed to engage with these guys. So I think I might keep that in for now. And the thing we have to change, we got to change some stuff. We got to start adding in the goblins that you can kill and throw into those meat grinders to actually make this a real game instead of just a bunch of bullshit. Then I have to add some stuff to flesh out this area so it's not so dull. I gotta do a lot of shit. Um, nice. What do I want to do next? Oh yeah, let's work on the shape of this guy real quick. Uh, right, the goat buddy. So, this is his body collision. And I think that's fine. I just gotta make it a little bit taller like that. And then I'm gonna add a separate thing for his head and make that a head collision, so we have like extra points for the head that'll do extra damage or something. Um, yeah, we'll just go. What am I looking for? Area 3D, and um, okay, cool. Sorry, I don't know why I thought that looked weird. And we'll add a collision shape on there, and we'll make it a, we'll probably make it a capsule shape. And what I'll do is just move the area 3D up to about where his head should be. And I'll rotate it to about how the head would be, and just, whoops, that's a little too much. Let me go here. And bring this in. Actually, shit, I'm gonna have to make this a bone attachment. What am I even doing? I'll go here and add a bone attachment. I forgot how all this works. Bone attachment 3D, we gotta attach that to the head. Which should be, I think, maybe spine 2. No, maybe it actually is the head. Oh, yeah, cool, head. So I'll attach it there. Let's put you underneath there, and area 3D, I don't need you, I don't want you scaled. Can we undo that? Oh, there we go. Transform, perfect. Go to this collision shape, and then we can start to build that out. Let me undo that. Let me do this and move that. And I just want this to have the shape. So we'll bring it out a little bit. And that's looking pretty decent. Whatever, we can move whichever one. It doesn't matter. Fuck it, it doesn't matter. And then we'll just go like 9, maybe a little more, maybe 10. We might as well make it generous for the player, I think. So let me see how that looks when we play a few animations. So we got swipe. I mean, that's sticking with his head pretty good. If we do like look around, you know. So that should register a headshot if we get shot in the head. Oh, how's it going, Bunny Rabbit? And we can go here. I think I need to bring this up just a little bit to get his shoulders a little more. And right there, perfect. Awesome. So, the blood, let's go to emitting. That's too small now because the guy is much bigger. So I'm actually going to make this larger. I think that's what the area the camera sees. I'm going to emit like, I don't know, 75, and let's go, let's take the one shot off so it just emits a whole bunch. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. Might as well have that up a little bit. That looks pretty good to me. Good enough. And then we'll go back and turn the one shot back on. So there we go. Let's shoot him now and see what happens. Oh, well, we have to adjust for the head now. So we'll call this head area, and we'll just call this head collision. Head collision. And yeah, I guess we'll put a node. Well, actually, what are we going to do? That's when we hit it with our raycast. So we'll go to our player, we'll go to the crossbow, and what we're going to do, If is in group goats, so we'll make a new one. Enemy head. Okay, we already actually have that one. Yeah. So we just need to make this function right here, tell enemy. So let me do that. Control C, goat buddy. I'm gonna make another function. Control V, tell enemy. And I think we can just move into the, let's see, this is gonna be the same as our take damage function right here, basically. Yeah, Control C. I'm gonna copy and paste underneath here. And we'll just get rid of this. Sorry. We'll get rid of that. So we'll just say damage plus we'll do head modifier damage times 2. Damage times 2. Yeah, so that'll work right now. Health minus equals damage times 2. If health is 0, then we go to the death state. Perfect. If we go to the death, we should have some type of scream. I'm actually on art list right now. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Let's go to sound effects. Monster death, not monster mash. That sucked. Well, that's fine. That was 2 seconds. Yeah, that one's good. Oh my god, I'm not signed in. Are you serious right now? Alright, signed in. Now I can download it. Thank you. Alright, let me grab that. Copy. And we'll... Oh yeah. Yeah, it's nice. It's I like October. It's a good month. Some of my family, their birthdays are in October, so it's cool. Where am I going with this? Sound effects. Open in File Manager, and we will give it a paste. And then, what was that one called? Reptilian Monster. I think it's this one right here. No, it's not. Oh my god, of course it's going to be Wounded Roar. Holy shit. There we go, there it is. It's the most annoying shit. I actually never played any of the GTAs that much. I don't know. I never really got into that whole genre. I had a lot of friends that played it though. So let's go to... so I just need to put this in here. When we die on the death. Let's go back here. Let me grab... oh, we need to change this. Stand still. I need to get this right here. Control C. I just realized that I'm calling the wrong function here. That's probably why he's freezing. And we need to put that there. There we go. And if we're in the death state, we want to go to voice dot stream equals load and reptilian monster wounded roar. and then voice dot play. So that should be good. So if we die, we should have that sound effect there, play the animation, and then we should fade out. Cool. So let's give that a shot. And then if I go here, do I have this discover? I just want to see. Nice, okay. All right. So I don't think I have this. I think I have detect player. So let me change that. What is it called? I need the animation that it's actually called. Detect player. Okay, cool. So yeah, I think that was why he was freezing whenever he would see me and have the exclamation point. So let's give that a try and see how it's going. All right, so let's go shoot this guy. He can hit us. We can shoot him. Let's see. I'm gonna go for a headshot. That appeared to go right through. Probably because it's in the wrong collision layer. But yeah, that's good. I probably need to make it a little bit quieter. Cool. So, all right. What else do we need to do? Well, I have to take a bathroom break real quick and make some coffee. So I'm actually going to just leave the goat guy on the screen for a minute, doing his Roomba dance, and then I'll be back. So let's go and do that. Yeah, the sound effects are all right for now. I think we could do a better job, but I mean, thrown together, it's like whatever. I mean, I guess, professional studios have like actual sound design people. I'm just grabbing shit I find. So, but yeah, I'll be right back in about 5 or so minutes. So BRB. Oh, let me turn the music back on. Totally forgot about that. Genre. Lo-fi and chill beats. Let's hear the same 30 songs that you've heard a million times if you've watched these streams. Because that's all they have. Yeah, I'll be back. All right. Okay. So, collision layer for the head. That was what I was thinking about. Collision. What is our collision shape here? What is our collision layer here? We are in the enemies, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and make ourselves an enemy. Cool. Head area, collision. We don't need to check for any type of collision, I don't think, right now. We're just, our raycast is checking for if it hits it, but we don't need to check on the area itself. Cool. Yeah, how's it going, man? Oh shit. Nice. Nice. Okay, so all that's good. We need to add this to a group. So let's go, I think it was enemy head is the group we're going to add it to. Let me check on the player script real quick, the crossbow script. Enemy head, cool. So I'm going to do it this way, I think, at the on ready. What I'm gonna do is go to, I think, what, head area? Yeah. Head area, and say dot add to group, and we'll add it to that group, enemy head. And so now we should be able to shoot it and see a reaction, and maybe we'll make, what I like to do is make like a golden shot come out of the head or something, so it looks like the blood is normally red, but this time it'll be a different color. So I want to make it like yellow or gold or something. Maybe we'll make it coins. You'll have there is money in the head of the bald man, and we must smash it open. Yeah. So let's go. It's the goblin smashing area. Nice. So, we lock and load. And we line up our headshot. Oh shit. Tell enemy. I don't have it. Oh, raycast.getCollider. And we gotta say, damn, we can't do it that way. Well, we can. So let's go back to our goat buddy, and we'll actually have to add a script on here. Yeah, we'll create that, and we just need to add a function tell enemy, and we'll just say owner dot tell enemy, because we already made that function in here. Oh, I need a little whatever those things are. I forgot what they're called. The things that you put on those, like digital clocks, those thingies. You need one of them. But yeah, let's try that. That ought to do it. Cool. We load up. We snipe our guy. Oh. Expected 1 argument. What's the argument? I guess it's how much damage, right? Oh, it's in my crossbow. Tell enemy. Invalid call to function tell enemy. Expected 1 arguments. Let's go back. Character body. That's right, because I copied it from the other one. So let's go back to our goat buddy. We'll go to his script. We got to go to our tell enemy, and we'll just fix that real quick and do a set amount of damage. So we'll get rid of that, and we'll just do 45. That way it'll kill him instantly. And we should be able to see that. So it'll be like, ah, you know, whatever his sound is. So let's try that. Yeah, so headshots kill him instantly, basically. And then, yeah, we should, I guess I'll have, like, the goblin just kind of, like, hanging out over here doing something. Cool, and that'll be a good little tutorial area to show the player, like, oh, hey. I'll probably make, like, what I'll probably do to show the player what to do is make, like, a, just a video of me doing it in Godot, and then have it play inside the Godot game. So, you know, you would, like, come over here, I'll have a screen, and it'll be like, here's the shit you gotta do, you know, like, press the button if you want to replay what you gotta do, or whatever. But, I mean, it's really not that complicated. You'll just have to go in here, avoid dying, and get the gobos. So, I gotta make some UI down at the bottom of the screen. It'll have, like, the little goblin guy. It'll be like, you know, 5 left or whatever. Maybe I'll even make a mini-map. I've never done that before, but if I can find a good video and, like, memorize it to do on screen, I will. Or, you know, have it so you guys can watch me flail around at doing that. What I also got to do is flesh out the rest of this map. So I feel pretty decent with the enemy right now. Let me see if I can fix when he's running. Why does he not? Yeah, he needs to look at, what is he looking at? Eyes.rotation, eyes.target position, and where is our target position is the path index.position. That makes sense. So that's when we're patrolling. And then if we are running at someone... Okay, so we're always looking at the player, which is what we don't want. We want to be... maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, if we're chasing, if we're not punching, we should be looking at our next path and not the player. So I'm going to instead say nav agent get next get that next path position right there. That should be good. That should be good to go, dude. Let's give that a try. Perfect. We load it up, shoot him in the ass, and then yeah, he's actually looking at where he's running to. And I think he needs to rotate faster and run a little faster, or I need to slow his animation down. Yeah, let's turn his rotation speed up. Like 5. I have no like baseline speed. I'm going to turn it up to 40. I think 50 was really fast, so let's go back. I basically want these guys, like, in terms of gameplay, to be a decent, like, threat to kill you. At least early on, you know, later on when you improve your crossbow, they should be easy to take out. But, yeah, let's shoot him. Uh-oh, I missed. We'll hit him. He's coming for us. Let's see, can we escape him? We can, but it takes a lot. And if there were like more of them and some were shooting fireballs, this would be a very tense situation. Yeah. And if we try and sneak past him, he'll probably try and take a swing or two. So, and we can't run into him, he will block us. And it takes about 3 hits to kill him. He's got like 30 damage. I think we do 10 per hit. And then, you know, the headshot does 45, so that kills him instantly. So yeah, I mean, that's a decent amount of challenge not to die if you have like 2 or 3 of those guys in here. And then I also want to come back and make a like a Gargoyle Dark Souls sweeping fire attack where he just kind of stands there and pivots his hand, since we have the animation. And we play it real quick. So this one we kind of cut up in Mixamo and made our own. So where's it at? Is it throw fireball or fire sprinkler? Yeah, so he does that type deal, and there's going to be like a constant fire shooting out of his hand the whole time. And I guess that'll be like the boss guy or whatever. And maybe I'll make him like engulfed in flame or something. Something cool. I could take like this and put like this mesh right here, like the player mesh, and then put like electric mesh on top, so it looks like, you know, he's got like electric shit to him or something. Something interesting. Cool. So where do I want to do? I want to get the goblins looking a little better. They're just gonna run from you. I guess. I think what I'll do is make a spot for them to run back to, because they would, you know, if you think about like what's going on here, I'm not really sure why they would be in this maze or whatever, but if they're being protected by these big red dudes, whenever you threaten them, they should like make a beeline for more of the red guys. So I think what I'll do is just have like spots for them to run to, like over here. Yeah, we'll put like red people in here, and then the goblin will run over there, so it kind of like, you know, tries to lure you towards them. Yeah, I guess that'll be what we'll do. And then they'll just, I guess they'll just run like, if the player gets near them, I think I can just kind of make a function where they just run like maybe 30 or 40 feet away. Yeah, because we can just pick a random point on the map that's far away and try and run there and see how that works. Let me take a second and think about this. We got some coordinates here, so... Okay, so, just trying to think. Let me do it this way. Let me go to my top view. I'm going to go here and just add in a node 3D, and then I want to move it roughly to the inside of my nav mesh down here. So let me see right there. And I'm just going to... I'm honestly going to take a picture of my stuff right here. I just want that bottom coordinate, and then I'm going to get the coordinate over here, and then I can just pick a point that's between all of these coordinates, and then we'll just run to that. Yeah, doesn't really even have to be perfect, because we're not that cool. So let me get those open on the side over here. Oh, where the fuck is it at? Videos. Captures. Awesome. So now I have those open over here that I can look at. Cool. I got my X and my Y that I need. Nice. Let's bring in that goblin and we'll get rid of this guy right here. So for right now, we'll delete him. And then we'll go to the goblin smashing area. Yeah, and we'll add our goblin. Alright, so what does he do instinctively? I think he tries to attack us with his fireballs. Actually, I think that's not what we want. That's not even the right goblin. I think it's this one. It's the one we want. Yeah, so he will try and fireball us. Let's just see. Where's he at? Alright, right here. Let's see a script. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is add some different shit in here, and instead of stunning them, we're gonna kill them. There's really no reason not to just kill them straight out. And we're gonna add a run away, and eventually maybe I'll add like a flee to a certain point to try and lure the player, but for right now we're just gonna run away in a general direction away from the player. So what we'll do is just pick a random point in between the points that I just shot over here. So if I bring this in, there's my X and my Y, and those are the ends of the map. And I'm just going to use that to, I guess, pick a location in between all those. I'm trying to think how I can do that, and I can make it random. I'm not a real good math guy, so let me just list them all out first. So top, left, no, we should start with the, top left, top right, bot left, and bot right. And let's see, this is the top left, and that equals, we got 39, 0, and negative 214. Let's go to 15. All right. So the next one is the top right. So let's take a look. That's 468 on the X, 468, and then 0 and negative 214 here. I guess 215. Basically the same, because that'll be the same Y coordinate. Cool. We'll set that there. Now let me head to the next one. If this Windows stuff will cooperate with me. Okay, so down here equals 468 on the X, no surprise there, and the Y is 215. Cool. Yeah, because it's a square, so whatever. So then we can just go here, and let me double check. Is that... It should be 39. I'm going to add my prediction right here, and you'll see it right before your eyes. And we'll see if I'm correct. So, I'll reveal it. The next one. 32. Oh, well, shit, I'm probably a little off on all those, but we'll try it. We'll go 32. I'm going to actually change the other one to 32 as well. Is that more or less? You know what, we'll go 39. I think that's more on the safer side if we go 39. Okay, so... there's no reason not to just make these vector 3s at this point. Var... And let me copy that here, and we'll get rid of this and that and that, and throw this in here like that, and perfect. Nice. Vector 3. Cool. Nice. Run away. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking about something else. So, now that we have these coordinates, what are we going to do? Let me ask ChatGPT, because he'll do it for me, actually, and I don't feel like doing it right now. So, ChatGPT, open it on up. I might have to log in. Oh, nice. I'm on here. Cool. Write me a function that takes in 4 vectors, which are the corners of a rectangular or of a squarish area. I can't really say it's a square. I'm going to say squarish. I think it'll understand me. Squarish area. Write me a function that takes in 4 vectors, which are the corners of a squarish area. I'm just going to say square. Square of a square area, and returns a point for vector 2's, because we'll just pass in the vector 2's because we don't need a y coordinate at all. Write me a function that takes in 4 vector 2's, which are the corner of a square area, and returns a point within damn. Well, what if I have it on the walls, though? I guess we'll just write a function in a wall check. We'll see if we can get to that one, and if we can, I think there's a function. So a point within the square, and returns it. I am using Godot 4. Please use the randomize function to get a random result. Thanks. Winky face. Someone's parked outside my house. Give me 1 second. Well, that's interesting. All right, so hopefully that's nothing. Yeah, we'll go check on this. So what happens here? Here's how you can implement this in Godot 4 using the randomize and randf functions. I think that was just my neighbor was parked in a weird way for a second. They just had their lights shining right into my window. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, alright, so get random point in square. Perfect. So we send in the corners, it returns it, return some very complicated math right there. I'm just going to copy this code and we'll plug that in and see if it works. so let me throw that in there. And of course, we'll get some issues here. And I can't remember how to do it all at once. Can't I grab all of this and go Shift Tab? Yeah, there we go. Bring it back again. And then, no, that's not gonna work. Yeah, and then we'll just have to do it manually like a cool kid. Nice, so let's keep going. Move all of these right there. I don't think this is going to work because I think I need to make a random thing actually. So let's go RNG like I did down here. So and I don't think we need this. Let's go RNG.randf and that should work. And let's get rid of that. There's no reason for it. Perfect. Cool. Nice. So, cool. So that returns it. So let's just call this, yeah, let's call this, in the, runaway. What am I doing? Sorry. Get random points in square, and we'll say top, left, top, right, bot, left, and bot, right. Cool. So we're just gonna say var rand point equals, and I'm just gonna print that out to see what we get. So let's do a print right here, rand point. Nice. So cool. We need to make this a reality somehow when we enter. So what we need to do is when we see the player, you know what, let's just enter runaway instantly, and I guess we'll see. So that'll just pick a random point on the map. Because then we need to do some other stuff too. We basically need to check if we can get to that point with the navigation mesh. Let's try that. I also want to try printing that. So where is nav agent dot, isn't there like a is target reachable, and we'll put the rand points, and I'm going to print that out. And I think I told it I was going to give it vector 2s, so I got to change these and just get rid of this 0 and make these 2s. Yeah, you got to be nice to ChatGPT. 2, and we'll get rid of that, and get rid of that, and get rid of that. Perfect. Nice. Cool. Expected at most 0, but received 1. What the hell does it do then? Returns true if target position Is there a way to check it before I set the target position? Let me go back up here to the top. Yeah, let's see. Next path position. Is target reachable? Is target reached? So what does that do? Returns true if target position is reachable. So I have to set it to the target position anyway. Let's try it. Let's go to Goblin. We'll say nav agent dot target position equals rand point. So we'll then see if it's reachable. And basically if it is reachable, we'll whatever, let's just see what that prints out for right now before I get ahead of myself. So let me take a look. Let's go to Goblin Smash and Scene and see what's up there. Cool. Oh man, I'm stuck in the... Oh, that's right. We're never going to go... We need to set him into that state. Let's go to run away, and we'll just set that as next state. And he shouldn't play any animation at all. He should just print out our thing. So, where's that at? Instead of spawn, bam, right there, run away. And now we'll run it. Oh, vector 2, yeah. So we just got to add a 0 in there. So let's go var use vector equals vector 3, and it'll be rand point dot x 0, and then rand point dot y, and we'll put that in here. Use vector right there. Nice. That should work. But then again, I thought the other one should work too, so cool. Well, we're not getting attacked, which is good. So yeah, he's not moving at all. He's stuck in that state, and so we return to false, meaning that we can't get to that state. So I think what I'll do is, if we return a false, if we return a false, I guess we'll just keep going and going until we return it true. But I'm wondering, no, it should be fine. Because the player's at 0. Since the Y is 0, it should be okay. So maybe it chose a point somewhere in the... Damn, we need to open up our goblin. Where is he at? Go to 3D on him, go to the script. So... Nice. Where's it at? Run away. Right here. Cool. We're gonna have to use a while loop and say while yeah, I guess we'll do that. While navigation target is reachable. While not. So while it isn't reachable, we have to keep doing this over and over, right? Yeah, and then we'll just put all this in there, actually just this, yeah, just this little portion, and I guess we'll see what happens. And then I'll print. We got a good location to spawn, to run to. Huh. You know what's awesome is after this we can use this to make them teleport if we wanted to add like extra challenge. So that would be cool. We got a good location to run to. Nice. And then let's just print out the fucking location anyway. Use use vector. What do you mean it's not declared? Oh, what the fuck ever. Fine. Just print it out then. Just go for it. Just see what happens. Cool. Watch it just keep on running and running and running. I bet it will. Can't find any good locations. Oh, we got a good location first try. Wow, that's crazy. After the first one, I was like, damn, we might be like screwed here. But okay, so let's just do that. All we really have to do now, once we have a good location, is let's see. Gotta go here. We gotta set ourselves the animation equal to run. And we already have the target position set, so we just have to grab all this. Bring that down. Throw that in. And then I'll just put it to where it should be. I think it should be back here. Because all this is going to be going continuously. And then instead of target pause, it should be, I guess nav agent.target pause. Expected closing call after arguments. Oh man, I'm missing something. What am I doing here? So this should be outside in the process loop. Oh, oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm an idiot. Right, yeah. Cool. Instead of next state punch, I guess we'll just say, we'll just do an idle. We'll just idle, and then when he comes, we'll run again. So, nice. Instead of doing that, we want to look at the next path position instead of the player. It would be weird if he was running away and staring directly at us. He would be running backwards. So, there we go. Cool. I think that looks good. Let's give that a try. Oh, I think it's target position. Cool, so looks like he's running. We have a good location. We're stacking up some debuggers down there. Let's take a look at what's going on with that. Okay. Attempted to update a navigation. Oh, do I have to actually go to the navigation agent and change the cell or something, right? The cell size for default can also be changed. Cell size. So do we have a cell size in here? I don't know, dude. It always worked before. But, let's see. How is that in the same position? That's very strange. Nav agent, get next path position. So we weren't moving at all. Why weren't we moving? The distance to the next, to the target position. So this is outside. We got the... Oh, I guess we don't know where to run to. So we'll say... yeah, we have our use vector. We set it equal to the target position equal to that. Cool. So then we're getting it down here. Damn, so what is the problem? Why are we not running? Our speed is up. Chase, let's see. Yeah, that looks good. So this is the distance difference right here. Maybe we can just get this, we could get that earlier. Where am I even at? So we can do this, we can do like var use position, and then we'll set that equal to use position equals what was it called? Use vector. And then we can do that here. Use position, and we'll originally set it equal to null, and we'll say if use position, and then we'll start engaging in this stuff. Cool. Nice. So we would have to declare that. I guess we could declare it. Damn. Shit. How am I gonna do this? Let me think for a second. So I guess I could make it up here, and we'll just set it equal to whatever. Whoops. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. At onReady var, and we'll make it run to position instead. Run to position. We'll set it equal to null to begin with. Let me get rid of that. We'll grab this. Use position not declared. Perfect. We'll grab this. run to position. We'll put this in here. We'll see if that was what the issue was. And we'll say if run to position. And so what we'll do here is we'll also set the run to position equal to null again. Cool. And I guess yeah, I mean on the first state we enter it should get a run to position, and this is basically just a useless check. Let me put an else in here just to see what happens. Else else, and if it is, we'll say print run to, oh shit, run to position is null right there. And let's see what happens if I run this. All right. So he's frozen in spot, but he's running. Run to position is null over and over again. So I bet that we got a good location to run to. I'm just thinking about this. So when we first enter this state, we're coming into here. We go into this while loop. We should have a run to position set up. Damn. But it's not. Cool. Can I do this? What if I do this and I put everything else in here? So that doesn't run anyway. This has to run after the first frame. So I guess it should always basically have a... That should work. I don't know. Just wondering what the fuck that was. So what happens if I shoot him? Run to position is null. Huh. So we got a good location to run to. Run to position is null. Run to position is null. But what the fuck? So we come in here, our state goes here. I just don't understand why. Is target reachable? While the target is not reachable, do this. Oh, so our target is reachable because I don't think we have one yet. So we have to do this at least once. And let's do that right here. I think that's our issue. I think our targets might not be reachable. That might be what one of the things is. And we already declared that, so I guess I can just get rid of this. We'll just overwrite it. We're also going to overwrite that one right there. Perfect. I think that should do it. Now we're cooking with gas, man. Oh, and Goblin has come to say hi. This is Goblin. He's getting bigger. Oh no. Uh-oh. Might have a little issue here. I think our while loop might be stuck. Cool. Yeah, so let's see. It was made before the first map synchronization. Okay, so let's start off in the spawn, and then we'll move to that one. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do a spawn. Sorry, my cat's all over me. Next state, and we'll set that equal to what did I call this one? Fucking run away. Run away. And then we have to do we have a spawn animation on our goblin? I sure hope so. Let's go to animation player. We can always just make a new one. So we'll go to fight idle B. We're just going to go to duplicate, and we'll call it spawn. Cool, and I want to make that a capital S. So rename spawn. All right. Oh, nice. Yeah, your cat's getting big. Yeah. That was the one who had some damage to its coat from fire, right? Hope it's doing better. Run away. Spawn. Cool. So we just need to add this spawn state. Or we already have it. Awesome. So we just need to play the spawn animation. Cool. And then once the spawn animation is played, it'll move us into the idle, and that'll give the map a chance to synchronize. Cool. Nice. So we can't start in the runaway, we have to start in the spawn. If I can spell. And let's see how that does. Oh yeah, I kind of want a Maine Coon. The one I have is Goblin's not my favorite cat because he's mean and he breaks everything in my house. Kitty cat, Shitty Kitty is my favorite. She's a Russian, I think a Russian blue or whatever, but their fur is very soft and they're like very compassionate. They basically just want you to hold them all day. So what is he doing? He's still not. Run to position is null. Interesting. So we got a good location to run to. That's cool. So we're in the runaway. We set the coordinates. We get our random point in the square. We print our random point. That is our random point. We use our vector. We add our 0. Is it because we have the 0 and it can never get to that point there? Let me check that out. Let me go to our goblin smashing area, and I'll go to our navigation region. Let's see, is that, what's our transform looking like here? So yeah, we're on the 0. It says we can get to that location. Let's spawn something in that location and see if we can find it. Let's do that. So we'll just, I guess we'll spawn a fire there or something. Script. Where is it? Our goblin. Run away. So we're just gonna go var. What do we have to spawn? Let's go fireball equals, and we'll say load, and we'll get our fireball TSCN. Cool. Yeah. And I guess at the random point we'll just spawn it there. So we'll say get parent dot add child, and we'll add the well, I think we have to instantiate the fireball, so we'll say var fb equals fireball dot instantiate. Cool. And then we'll add the child fb, and when we go here at the rand point at the use vector, we'll say fb dot position equals use vector, and so we'll see what that looks like. And let's go to my fireball scene just to check. Fireball.tscn. So that should just spawn one of these. Cool. Let's give that a shot. Maybe it spawns several hundred of them. Who knows? Alright, well that time he decided to cooperate. I don't see no fireball though. Oh, you know what? It's probably... I don't know. I don't know where. Where, oh where could that fireball be? But he appeared to do what we wanted that time. Let's try and run it again. So he thinks run to position is null. So I guess if it picks a bad position on the first one... Oh, well that one it says right here. That happens when I get hit by those. But that's weird that it picked a position that I can totally get to. Yeah. Because if I tell it to get the player's position, the player is always on the 0 on the Y, so it's like it should be able to get to that position right over there. But then why did it go over here? That doesn't make any sense. Let me try it again. I guess there's also no way to get out of that state. So yeah, let me go debugger. What are you saying? Yeah, I had to figure that out as well because I've been getting those. But let's see. I think it's something other than that. I think it's I think my logic's messed up somewhere. We got a good location to run to, 146, 89, 04, 88, 87. So let me just pick out where that would be. So let me add a node 3D, and I'll just put that transform into here. 146.8904, and we'll choose 88.87. 88.87 467. I probably shouldn't have all those on there, but where did that choose? Yeah, so that got a spot that we can't use, so perfect. So if it doesn't work the first time, it just passes. Let me go back and take a look at what I have in that. Oh, that's right, because it's only in the first frame. So we might need to move this down to here. Might have to actually do all this. Yeah. If I do all this, right, bring a lot of this down. I gotta keep that in there. I think I just need all the logic. So, if... No. Well, let me undo that. Thinking real quick. So this while loop right here, I think we need to bring that down. We need to have one outside that and basically check. Yeah. Let me get rid of this real quick. Gotta let my cat in. Alright. Cool. Let me get rid of that too. I'm gonna make these on-readies and move them out so I don't have to have them right here and I don't have to worry about them. So we'll grab all these and move them up here. Kick them on back. FB not declared. Awesome. Cool. So, what are we doing now? What we want to do, we're getting the random point. We have those there. So this is the first one. Basically, I think all I'm going to do here is just play the run animation, and then we want to, we'll get the initial, let me do this, try initial point is basically the purpose of all of this. So I want that, we'll do if not run to position, meaning we don't have that yet, then we'll start getting one. So we'll go Control X and put it here. And nice. We're also going to take this while loop and put it here, and Control X and Control V. So we, oh yeah. So we try the use vector here. Oh, you know what? It could have been a lot simpler. I think I just need to move this here, like that. Perfect, right there. And then we also, yeah. That should be good. We can move that back too, right? No, we have to keep that here. Awesome. Yeah. Cool. So if we don't have a run to position, we're going to come in here and get one. And so now we need an else. So else. We basically should just be running. So if our distance to position is less than 5, we move to the state of idle. And we can get rid of this because we don't need it anymore. And yeah, so basically if we're not, if we got our position, then we can go ahead and keep going. Let's try that. Yeah, nice. So we went to a random position. Let's try it again. Looks like we got lucky on the first try there, though. Yeah, so this is exactly what I was kind of going for, is he would just run to a spot far away from you and then kind of hang out. So, nice. I'm probably going to end it about here for tonight because it's getting pretty late. I didn't expect to be on this late. But yeah, I'm glad we got that working to a decent extent. Thanks everyone for coming out. There'll be more coming tomorrow. We got the goblins, we got the monsters that want to kill you. So now we got to kind of figure out how we're going to add them into the level. We'll probably have to do a little more coding on them. Could I put points on the map by hand for a demon patrol and then put the points positions on a list? Yeah, that's pretty much what we did. It's kind of close. So I have this, where's it at? This path A, and the demons follow these positions on here, so you just add more nodes, and you can add as many nodes to this list as you want. And then I'll probably have like the different demons assigned to like path A, path B, or path C. Or, I mean, I guess you could set it up to change them dynamically. But, yeah, pretty much what you're trying to... what you're saying is what I'm going to implement. But, yeah, I think we can do a lot with that. Have stuff hiding in here, have them pop out at you, have guys around some corners. And they do a fair amount of damage when they chase you with the cleavers. So, cool. And then I'll have the fire spray attack added tomorrow. So, yeah, we got more stuff to do. But, thanks again, everyone, for coming out. We'll be back at it